Like, I can't do nothing. I can barely even talk right now. And you guys got me in here screaming, look, you're either going to charge me and let me do my time or let me go, dude. I have chemo coming up. I'm on the verge of dying.
He's on the verge of dying with stage 3 cancer. But the court says he's a fugitive from the law. This man is facing charges for theft and property damage. But his biggest crime is repeatedly ignoring the judge. After failing to appear for court not once, not twice, but 3 separate times, he's finally been arrested. Now, he's in front of a judge who is about to deliver a brutal reality check that cuts through every excuse. This is a collision of desperation, accountability, and raw courtroom drama you won't want to miss.
Like, this shit's not that important. This shit's not worth my life, man.
But stop playing poor me. It's your own damn fault. Me. Stop. You got arrested. You bonded out. And then... Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Well, this is Judge Middleton. I'm here with Jeanette Jackson from the Public Defender's Office. When I came and logged in this morning, I saw that you'd been arrested last night. There have been 2 warrants out for your arrest for some time. They set this matter for 1 o'clock, but the public defender was here and no need to wait till 1 o'clock. Let's talk about both of these. First case is 24110 SM. In that case, it's alleged that on or about October 18th of 2023, way back when, you stole some property from the Speedway gas station worth $115. I believe it was cigarettes and some other stuff. And you had a previous offense, so they charge it as domestic violence, a retail fraud 2nd degree. That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of $1,000. Alleged that you took some cigarettes and cell phone charging cords. Apparently it's on video. You had got arrested. This warrant issued in January of 24. You got arrested in September of 24. You got arraigned at the jail and you posted bond either that day or the next day. That's when our problem started. You failed to appear for your arraignment. I did a show cause. You failed to appear for that. I moved to forfeit your bond. You called in, said you'd been sick. They rescheduled the arraignment for November 20th. You didn't show up for that. We had a 2-hour delay, so I reset it again. Then you got arrested last night. The other case is a malicious destruction of property.
2023.
That retail fraud was 2023. This is, August of 23. So all this stuff is old.
Let's pause and break this down, because the judge just laid out a masterclass in how to dig your own legal grave. The defendant is already in a deep hole. We're not just talking about stealing cigarettes. We're talking about a clear pattern of defying the court. The judge lists it all. He failed to appear for his arraignment, failed to appear for follow-up hearing, and then failed to appear for the rescheduled hearing. For the justice system, failing to appear is a massive sign of disrespect. It tells the judge you don't take their authority seriously. So before we even hear his side of the story, he's lost all credibility, and the judge's patience is clearly worn thin.
I was just... Judge, I just did
just a
6
minute.
months.
Let me tell you what this one is. Then
I just did 6 months in here, and you guys didn't even charge me or anything while I was here. It's been 2 years. I got stage 3 cancer. I'm doing chemotherapy. You guys need to
yes. Slow down. It's not you guys. It's the prosecuting attorney's office.
Well, it's been
I didn't have anything to do with it.
I just did 6 months in here. You guys should have charged me then.
Well, they charged you in January of 2000. January of 2024. You got arrested in September of 24. You haven't been in jail between September of 24 and now, have you?
Let me see. 2024. I'm not sure. I just did 6 months in here. I spent Christmas. I spent Thanksgiving, Christmas. I got released in February. I'm not really sure because.
All right. Well, you got released. You did this Thanksgiving of 24.
No, last Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Last Thanksgiving,
You're right.
Christmas. I
Okay,
did. Last
yeah.
Thanksgiving,
Well,
Christmas,
all right,
they got
so-
out in February.
They didn't charge this until January of 24, after you got out. So the
Yeah.
problem is you got arrested in September and then you failed to appear. You
I have
called
not
in a
been able
couple
to
times.
do- Can I please speak, Judge? I have not
Yeah.
been able to do anything. I've been doing R-CHOP chemotherapy, 6-hour sessions, every 3 weeks. Like, I can't do nothing. I can barely even talk right now. And you guys got me in here screaming, look, you're either gonna charge me and let me do my time or let me go, dude. I have chemo coming up. I'm on the verge of dying. Like, this shit's not that important. This shit's not worth my life, man. A couple packs of cigarettes is not worth my life.
I don't disagree with that.
This is the emotional core of his defense, and it is powerful. He's painting a picture of a man literally fighting for his life, undergoing grueling 6-hour chemotherapy sessions, and too sick to function, let alone attend court. He argues that a petty theft charge isn't worth his life. It's an incredibly sympathetic plea designed to make the court question its priorities. But here's the critical question for all of us watching. Is this a legitimate, heartbreaking reason for completely ignoring multiple court orders, or is it a calculated performance to manipulate the judge's sympathy and evade accountability? What do you think? Is his illness a valid excuse or convenient shield? Drop your take in the comments below.
But stop playing poor me.
I'm
It's
not
your own
playing
damn
for
fault.
me.
Stop. You got
I'm not playing
arrested,
for me.
you bonded
I'm not
out,
playing
and
for me.
then you never came back. I said it like 3 times. I know you have cancer and I know you're going through chemo. So I went out of my way to not arrest you, but I set 3 hearings and you didn't show up for any of them. So
I
for
apologize.
me, all right. So how did you get arrested last night?
Stop playing poor me. It's your own damn fault. That is one of the most direct and stunning rebukes I have ever heard from a judge. And he immediately backs it up with facts. This is the crucial twist. The judge reveals he was fully aware of the defendant's medical issues and went out of his way not to arrest him, giving him chance after chance. The defendant wasn't ambushed. He was accommodated. The judge's frustration is boiling over because his compassion was met with complete disregard. This single statement reframes the entire narrative. This isn't a heartless judge punishing a sick man. This is a patient man who feels he's been taken for a fool, and he is done playing games.
I was at home. I have a psychotic sister. Her name's Melissa Watkins. She likes to call the police on everybody. She likes to start shit with everybody, call the police on everybody. She's a complete piece of shit. She just stabbed like some girl a couple months
All
back.
right, well,
like,
stop.
I live with a psycho that likes to call the police all the time. Sorry. She called the police on me. I had warrants. I went to jail.
Stop swearing, by the way, or I'll just hang up and we'll do this tomorrow. Why did she call the police? Because she knew you had the warrants out?
No, we have been arguing because me and her do not get along. I went to my mother's house to do chemotherapy, and I was going to do the 6 sessions there, get better, and move out. Well, she can't get her stuff together because she don't know how to take care of her daughter. She don't know how to do nothing, so she keeps moving back in with my mom. I keep calling her out on her bull crap, and she don't like it, so she don't want me there. So she knew I had warrants, so she called the police on me, and I got arrested by the state cops.
State police are pretty good at serving their warrants. All right, where are you going to go if I let you out of jail?
I am going to go to the homeless shelter. I already have a spot set up there. I was on my way there yesterday when I got arrested. I was on my way there. I was going to go there, get a spot, and have them help me out with my last couple chemos. That way, I'm not there with her because I can't be around my sister, man. I was planning on leaving earlier that day, but I wasn't feeling good, so I wanted to get some sleep. I got a little bit of sleep, and then I started feeling better, and I decided to leave, but we had an argument before I left. She called the police. And I was on the highway walking to the homeless shelter when the police stopped me and got me.
Well, I've had lots of drama with the Watkins down in White Pigeon. Lots of family. I knew your dad, and you and your brothers and sisters have been fighting with each other for several years.
Can I say something, Your Honor? It's mostly my sister. She causes all the problems. She's the most violent one out of all of us. And every time the cops come, she plays poor me, and they arrest us and they bring us to jail. She has put all three of her brothers in jail on a spoof, man. She's put me in jail. She's put my brother Josh in jail and her youngest brother in jail. All he's ever done is help her. You know,
well, I've dealt with both of those guys. You guys need to do something about her, man. You guys need to do something about her, man.
And now the plot thickens with a massive dose of family drama. He blames his psychotic sister for everything, painting her as a manipulative villain who maliciously called the cops on him. What's wild is that the judge actually confirms a long history of family turmoil, saying he's known their family for years. This adds a whole new layer of complexity. Is a defendant truly a victim of a toxic family environment, where his sister uses the police as a weapon? Or is he just deflecting blame onto a convenient scapegoat for his own poor decisions? When family feuds spill into the courtroom, it becomes incredibly difficult to separate fact from fiction. Her call may have triggered the arrest, but let's not forget, he's the one who had the warrants in the first place.
All right, well, I'm only the judge. I'm trying to figure out what to do with you. Now, you were living at the trailer park in White Pigeon?
Yeah, I was staying with my mother, yeah. I've been there the whole time, Your Honor. I have not left. I've been really sick. I haven't been able to do anything. I've been really sick. Like, I've been trying to just get better. You know what I mean?
Well, all right. You've had from September till now to just walk in the front door.
I know.
And you knew it. You let your sister. All right. If you don't stop interrupting me, I'm going to hang up on you. I'm going to do this tomorrow. You can sit for a while and think about it. So let me talk.
I'm sorry.
The last address we had for you is Oak Park Road, but your mother lives at the Colonial Crest or whatever that one's called. So you knew you had these warrants. You even called a couple times, but you never bothered to come in to deal with them. So you let your sister have the authority to pull a string on you and get these warrants served. That's your own damn fault.
Yes, it is.
I am concerned about where are you doing your chemo?
I do my chemo at Bronson Oncology, 804 John Street.
How do you get there?
I get there through my medical rides, through United Healthcare. I set them up 3 days in advance. They pick me up.
Good. Do you have any source of income?
I do not, Your Honor.
Have you applied for Social Security disability?
No, I haven't.
Why not?
I didn't think I'd be eligible.
Well, they deny everybody the first time, but I'm guessing that your current medical condition would make you eligible.
I did not know that.
This is a surprisingly compassionate and practical turn in the hearing. The judge is looking beyond the charges and seeing the bigger picture of this man's life. By asking about his income and strongly suggesting he apply for Social Security disability, the judge is trying to address the root causes of his instability. A stable income and a safe place to live are crucial for ensuring he can make it to his chemotherapy and his court dates. This isn't just about punishment. It's about problem solving. The judge knows that if this man remains homeless and without resources, he's almost guaranteed to fail to appear again. It's a smart, pragmatic move that shows the judge is thinking about how to stop this cycle from repeating.
All right, well, a couple things. The sheriff doesn't want you in jail because of your compromised immune system and your chemotherapy that you're under. I didn't even finish the other case. The other was a malicious destruction of property. You got your chain yanked by Judge Pattison because you kept having contact with Mandy Cox.
Yeah.
And that's why you were in jail for 6 months. I don't know why the prosecutor took from August of 23 to January of 24 to authorize this, but that's why you were in jail, because and it's an MDOP of Mandy Cox's property, and you went to jail for having unauthorized contact with Mandy Cox. You posted a bond way last February, and then promptly proceeded to never appear for anything. No, you didn't get arrested until September. All right. If you're going to the homeless shelter, you're going to come here anyway. I'm going to order 1 day jail credit, 1 day for failing to appear in each case.
I will be here for court this time. I will be in Centerville. There's no reason why I cannot show up for court if I'm living in Centerville.
Yes.
I want to get it taken care of too, Judge. I really do. I don't want to have this hanging over my head anymore.
Well, it's not, none of it's the crime of the century. You still allegedly stole some cigarettes and some charge cords, and then you allegedly slashed Mandy Cox's tires, neither of which were real good decisions. On the MDOP, one day credit, 1 day. I'm going to show a plea of not guilty on each case. If it weren't for your medical disabilities, I'd leave you in jail. But the reasons I stated, the sheriff doesn't want you in there. So I'm going to appoint an attorney, set attorney pretrial for March 7th at 8:30, both cases. I'm not instituting any, you've already got conditions regarding Mandy Cox, but there's nothing then here would prohibit you from going back to your mother's house. But that's up to you. If you go to the homeless shelter, you need to be here. Now, when you get out of jail here today, you come up here to the courthouse and we'll give you this paperwork with your attorney. If you need a bus pass, I'll give you a bus pass. But if you're just going to go to Keystone, you can walk from there. So you come up here to the courthouse. I'm going to reinstate the original bonds. That you
I just
posted.
need to go back. I'm sorry. I was just going to say I need to go back to my mom's house to get all my stuff. That's all I got to do.
Well, that's up to you. If you need a bus pass, I'll give you one when you come to the courthouse.
Okay, that would be great.
I have a lot of generous people that provide them. All right, so here's the deal. I show you pled not guilty on both cases. I reset this for a pretrial with an attorney for March 7th. You need to show up. Ignoring the hearings has not been a very successful strategy. That's why you're in jail right now. I would just leave you there until March 7th or February 21st, but you've got significant medical problems. And I was aware of that, which is why I was going out of my way to not arrest you, but you were rolling in a different direction. So you come up here to the courthouse, we'll give you your attorney name and number, and we'll give you the information regarding your appointment. It'll be live here at the courthouse on March 7th. All right, Mr.
Okay.
Dodd.
Thank you. I apologize for yelling. I'm sorry.
Well, you're quite invested in your own situation. All right. All right, we're gonna appoint Jeanette Jackson as his attorney. She'll fix all this. He's right. There's been a lot of Dot family turmoil. Watkins. All right. Well, that's it for this part of the morning, unless they give me something else. They did send me a personal protection order to review.
Could you spell his last name?
D-O-D-T.
D-O-T-T?
D-O-D-T. William
Okay.
Allen Dot Jr.
Okay, that's what I had. I wasn't sure.
Well, because of your willingness to do this now, he got this done at 9 o'clock rather than 1:30. So
You're free.
we go to McDonald's for lunch. Oh, they don't have McDonald's anymore.
Good luck.
He's out of luck. Maybe I had to stick around for lunch at
Sad
the
to see
jail.
that leave town.
Yeah, we all are. All right, let's stop the live feed. No McDonald's in Centerville anymore. We're all sad.
So, what's the final ruling on this incredibly chaotic case? We saw a defendant battling stage 3 cancer, facing charges for theft and property damage, all while entangled in severe family drama. After a history of ignoring court dates, he finally faced a judge who balanced stern accountability with remarkable compassion. The judge ultimately granted his release, recognizing the serious health risks of keeping him in jail due to his compromised immune system. He reinstated the bonds and gave him one final, crystal clear chance to show up and take responsibility for his actions. It's a stark reminder that justice isn't always black and white and must often account for the messy, complicated realities of human life. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.